Hello, my name is Mr. Lopez. I will be your child's fourth grade teacher. I want to go over a few things with you, starting with the parent syllabus. I'm going to share that with you so you'll be able to watch my screen at the same time I'm talking to you about it. So it's just a Dear Parents letter. The one thing you really need to pay attention is I'm available from 8:30 in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can call me, you can email me. I'll try to get back to you or text me as soon as I can. If I'm not in the meetings with the children or with staff here at school, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Each day, students are getting assignments with the exception of Friday. So it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. They are expected to Zoom with me at 9 o'clock to 9:55, from 12 o'clock to 12:55, and from 1:40 to 1:55. So the main lesson is from 9 o'clock to 9:55, 12 o'clock to 12:55. That is our ELD and support. They're either with me or they're with ELD teacher or with a support teacher. Those will be coming later on, the Zoom codes and lessons. Then expectations. Your child needs to be somewhat quiet and free of distractions with an appropriate background, preferably at a table or a desk. He or she is dressed appropriately as if they were at school. He or she is joining the class meeting on time. Camera must be on and the microphone must be muted. We need to see your child, that they're there, that they're paying attention. That's why that is there. Is there any question or comment? He or she needs to raise hand feature. They click on it. I've been teaching them sign language. That works just as well. If your child gets disconnected for any reason, I expect them to rejoin the meeting as quickly as possible. If there's a technical issue or they're unable to rejoin, please let me know via text or email as soon as possible. If your child has to be removed from a meeting after several warnings, parents and administration will be notified. Thankfully, that has not happened yet, but that's there for the precaution if it does. Assignments will be in Google Classroom. I will show you that in a little bit, the stream and the classwork. If your child has nothing to do, here are your options. Your child can study math facts. They can do their own flashcards, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. They can learn math formulas, conversions, geometrical figures. He or she can do vocabulary flashcards, math, reading, history, or science. They can practice their writing, their spelling words 5 times each, or in this case, typing them out. He or she can draw a picture and write a 5-sentence paragraph telling a story about the picture. He or she can read a chapter book for 30 minutes, 10 minutes out loud to you. Tell me the genre, the point of view, the author's purpose, who are the characters, what is going on, when and where the story takes place, why the characters are doing what they're doing, and how, if there is a problem, it gets resolved. You can do iReady, reading or math, but please do alternate days. You can also do 30 minutes on epic reading. Here is my Zoom meeting information, the meeting ID, the password. This is my Google Classroom, if you need to get into that. My daily schedule. So again, I'm in the green, so our teaching's in the green. So 9 to 9:50, then from 12 to 1, and then 1:40 to 1:55. That's usually a check-in and help if they have questions on any of the work, math, or reading. And then you have 2 o'clock on Tuesdays and Fridays. That's your PE and your music time. The blue time is for them. They should be working after we're done with our class, working on their assignment. Further down, here are some of the extra Zoom classes. So for Mr. Fair, he's in ELD. His ID meeting will be changed. Mrs. Hack, she's doing support. That's her ID meeting. Mr. G is our computer teacher. If you need to contact him for technical issues first, there's his email and his phone number with extension. Mr. Willis is doing PE. Mrs. Suderman is doing music. And then at the bottom is my phone number and my email address. If you need to get a hold of me for whatever reason, you can do that. And I will show you the Google Classroom. Share screen again, Google Classroom. So when your child first logs in, there's what's called the stream. This is the main stream that everybody's on. So I post information in the stream, stuff we're working on, They can look at it, PDF, they can take it to Cami, they can take it to Paint. Either one is accessible to them. They can do it on a Google slide, a Google document. So there's some classification. So our counselors are involved in here. So I do posters, helpful posters. They can click on them. All right. They can click on them. They can save it into a file on their desktop. So this one it was an assignment, do a very simple paragraph. I want to elaborate, I want to change on it. And we did this as a class assignment. So this is just an example for them to have to understand what I'm looking for. This is on the stream. Now their assignments, you go on the second one, go to classwork. This is where their assignments are. So it's posted, and if you go to the Google Classroom stream, it's blue. But they can also look in classwork, and they can do the classwork here, do it in classwork, and turn it in to me. They have to make sure they save it and then email it back. Otherwise, it doesn't show up as completed. So I go back to my stream. I'm looking for blue. So there's blue. So blue means there's an assignment that was given. That was given to me by one of our counselors. So most of it I post, and then there's a ton of assignments that are done in blue. So if there's any questions at all about anything I've done, the parent letter, Google Classroom, contacting me, please feel to reach out and give me a call. I hope this has been helpful, and I am glad to be your student teacher and looking for a good year. Okay, bye-bye.